lovely fire signs. We're doing the elements this time round for the Cancer full moon, which is tomorrow, the 6th, here in Aotearoa. So we're doing the elements as you, fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo and Aries. So on this channel we always go through and clarify the cards and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And thanks for all your comments and likes and all of that stuff. When it comes to the new moon coming up in Capricorn, we'll be back into the individual astro signs. So check out the other elements. We're all a mixed bag. And yeah, there seems to be a theme through these readings, through all of them actually, about a timing period that is about to come to an end. And when I say an end, I mean a kind of fruition, or something gets offered up, a big hand comes out and says, here it is. It's been cooking away in the cauldron for a while, but it's ready now. Interesting. So we've got coming out for you, fire signs, we've got the 10 of discs. We see the roots, the base, the value of our life, the values in our lives, where we come from and all of that. It is the end of that suit. You know, so we see it in the material world. We see what's around us. We see what resources we have. We see all of it in the physical world. It's an interesting, you know, we get to the 10s, it's interesting because we see a summation of things within this element. And we can go into the complexities of Malkut in the Tree of Life, but that this physical sort of substance, it's all about the substantial, the physical elements, you know. But there's also an aspect of it of if it doesn't, you know, we need to release as much. We can't always be in gain mode, 9 of discs, or in wealth, 10. We need to shed, we need to get rid of waste, because there's an inertia potential of within Malkut. Anyway, I won't go on about that because it's probably a little bit irrelevant, a little bit. But here we see it. You know, you can see what you have around you in terms of resources and people and connections with family, connection with others, loyalties to others, all of that. We then have an experimental and sort of a risk-taking Prince of Wands here. This could be aspects of you, fire signs, or it could be someone, a personality in your life. You might be at this time, I say this because we've got the Prince of Cups here as well. So we've got 2 princes, one of water, one of fire. Creating a bit of steam, maybe. You know what I mean? I say these could be personalities in your world at this current time. You know, the Prince of Cups is far more... Well, I mean, in some ways his intellect overrides his emotional self, but there's a well-intentioned, there's a softer, more nurturing aspect to this prince than I would say. This is more hardcore, you know, more of a lusty sort of prince who likes to take risks. And anyway, I'm just putting my own thing on it. Well, it's not really. You know, where are we at here? Is it hot or is it cold? Is it what's going on? Anyway, know, you're creating a balance here, fire signs, within yourself or the people in your life, whatever it happens to be for you. Do take what resonates, just leave what doesn't. Then we have the beautiful Magician. So we're translating, we might be translating for someone else to someone else. We've certainly been able to move between different realms here with the Magician. Our will is pretty concise. We know where we're at. We are mastering something within this, and whether it has anything to do with family or whether it has something to do with personalities and feeling as if you're sort of piggy in the middle or something, I don't know, but this is this kind of general feeling that I'm getting here. But there's a mastery in this for you. Maybe it's a lesson needed to be learnt or something. I don't know. I wouldn't want to say that. There's mastery here, fire signs. There's something new coming in. This is the Maiden just popped out. It's like when the seed breaks and all the wind just takes them everywhere. It's like a big O moment, you could say, an explosion of energy, a clearing out. It's a beautiful new fresh thing that does not have that doesn't actually have a history. It's new, plain and simple. So that's really good. I'm just going to put her there because she's lovely. 10 of discs, please, for fire signs. Some transformative aspect to the 10 of discs. Whether it's, you know, you're bringing in a new sort of a new goal, a new project for this year. It is in the tangible world. It's about, you know, maybe it's about finances. It's about keeping something afloat, something that's new, something that you're offering to other people. It could be anything like that. It is a shift and a change and a transformation. It could mean that there's a transformation in your work life, fire signs, or home life, or anything like that. There is a transformation. It could be in regards to your family, how you relate to them, where you see yourself within the dynamic. Has that shifted? Has that altered? You know, it could be all of those things. Whatever it is, it's new and it's fresh and wonderful. What are we looking at here? That Prince. Are we? Whoa, 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 whoa. Prince of Wands, Mr. Hot and Cold, or Mr. Experimental. Risk taker extraordinaire. Fairies of the future, maybe it is aspects of yourself, fire signs. We're running with the ball here. We're projecting forward. Maybe we are taking a few risks in our world with our security, with our financial security maybe. But we're doing it. We're shining a light here actually too, that others see that. Excuse me, I've got really bad hay fever today. So we're running with that ball. It's interesting. We're taking risks. Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups. I always look fondly upon the... just too many came out. I always look fondly on the Prince of Cups. Did I say the two? Be having a few sort of Freudian slips today. Prince of Cups. That's interesting. So we have the Retriever coming out. Something's returning to you that you thought you had lost. Is it that particular cup that you're able to offer others, or actually able to offer yourself with that Prince? So we get that card of loyalty, because it is about loyalty. Elb the retriever, and having, someone bringing something back to you, or you find that something comes back to you that you thought you'd lost. And then we have two sort of like boundary keepers. We've got two different boundary keepers, two different ways of drawing boundaries, fire signs. We have the hobjob, which is sort of like, just don't go there, like back off, buddy. I'm doing the big green eye stare. It's just a wall. Whether it's an internal one where you choose not to look at things too much that you don't want to, or whether it's just, blanking out others. And then there's the green woman, which is a whole different way of making a boundary, isn't it? It's an internal boundary, but it is very fertile. There is a flow, there is a free flow, there's still communication, I don't know, it's like there's something here that once something was not a two-way street, and now something is a two-way street. Let's just put it that way, otherwise I'll be going on and on and on. And then we get to a magician, fire signs. The magician has come out quite a bit at this time. It's a wonderful card. We become our own magician, of course. We have Sylvanus of the Forest, paradoxically removing the mask of truth to actually reveal the truth. The second package inside the package that you thought was the main one, there's another little gift inside what you thought was the gift. Think about that one. Might be worthwhile thinking about. Exciting. Now we'll get a rock, mineral, crystal, fire signs for you. See what jumps out. And let's see. We've got two. We've got the stone of royalty, which often does come out for fire signs. Actually, a lot of the time for Sagittarius, I think. Lapis lazuli, prophetic dreams, releasing anger, serenity and grace, beautiful fire signs. And we have onyx, seeing the future, responsibility, stamina, and self-mastery. What were we saying here? Self-mastery. On that note, take that as you will. I hope this video finds you well, and that you are fire signs, taking it easy over this full moon period, and take care if you're traveling, all of that sort of stuff. Take good care, and we'll see you next time on an individual astro readings. Begin again on that new moon in Capricorn. So thanks so much. Ka kite. Cheery for now. Bye.